Welcome back to Young Tripp Reactions.
You're watching Young Tripp Reactions, the show where rapper Young Tripp reacts to the latest videos on crime, drama, news, and so much more. Get ready, because the show's about to start. Let's go.
And that's the part that really ticks me off. The fact that she has a disability and they allow this mess to go down. Regardless of a disability, this should not be happening. But the fact that she has an intellectual disability and these uncivilized mutt parents allowed this mess to go down. That's why they're on Young Tripp Reactions. What do you mean it isn't the first time? Bruh. $500,000 to join a club. Come on now, man. That club better have everything in it to pay that much money. Come and smoke some meth with me. He told minor children that. You know he said more if he said that, y'all. This relative was defending his family, and he's sitting in jail. You know me as an activist that I have to react to something like this. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the Young Tripp family. If you have any videos that you run across that fit the channel, post them in my community tab or send it to me over on Instagram. If you have anything personal that you have going on that you may want me to bring some more awareness to, send me a direct message over on Instagram and we can see if it fits the channel or fits something that I want to bring awareness to.
You can also send those things to Young Tripp's Facebook, and make sure you follow him on both those things. All links will be below.
Bottoms up.
Insane. Absolutely insane. Such a damn shame. Let's get into this. Welcome back to Young Tripp Reactions. The first video we're gonna do is based off of the title from Anton. It says, woman says that she hates white people. That's just his title. You know, people think that people hate people because of, you know, different things. Like I have certain relatives and people who think that because a lot of African Americans don't necessarily want to date me, and because I date, you know, usually other backgrounds, or I'm very picky about the black person that I date or things like that. Because a lot of them want to just like hate on me because of my, you know, situation with my eyesight and all that. That claiming that I guess hate my own people. But people don't realize that just because somebody may not want to date somebody, or maybe you don't like certain things within the culture, doesn't necessarily mean that you hate your own people. Now, and one conversation that I had with my stepmother was that that really being racist is connected to hatred. So like if you said, well, I hope all of this particular race just, you know, just passes away. You know, I'm trying to be, you know, good for YouTube on how I say things as well too. You know, I hope that they pass away, or I hope somebody do something to that group of people. That's, obviously terroristical threats and hatred. Um, and so that's, you know, but a lot of people will take you saying you don't want to date people who look like you, or you have friends who don't look like you, or you more rock with friends who don't look like you. So if you're black, you have a lot more of like Mexican friends, or Asian friends, or even Caucasian friends, or if you're Caucasian, you have a lot of black friends, or a lot of Mexican friends, or if you're Mexican, you have a lot of Caucasian friends, a lot of black friends, you know, all of those different types of scenarios. And then people wonder, well, why don't you have a lot of friends of your own race and stuff too? So I know a lot of people will jump to conclusions about why people don't do something. And at the end of the day, people have to do what's best, for them, and rock with the people who want to rock with them, as I've stated throughout all types of different videos. So we're going to get into this, and we're going to really find out if this lady is being racist, or she just, hey, I rock with who rock with me type. And let's get into it and find out. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. If you have any videos that you run across that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post it in my community tab, or send it to me over through direct message over on my professional FB or my professional Instagram, or post it in the community tab. If you have any situations involving police misconduct, injustice, violations of civil rights, involving you, a friend, or a loved one, send that to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. If it does involve a friend or a loved one, send that to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. Let me know about the civil rights attorneys involved, similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself. Let me know about the activists that are involved. As well, so I can join them in the fight for justice for you and your family. If there was a tragic outcome due to that incident, you can come on and speak for them, give your side, give you guys this family side of the story, or you can, give me the information and I can get it out there, plus pull the public information as well. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. And let's get into this.
So I got into it with one of my male friends. Y'all listen. So I got into it with one of my male friends. I did him a favor. And instead of him being appreciative and saying thank you, he goes and starts talking about me to his other friends. So his other friends hit me up like, hey, he's saying this and this and that. They ends up putting me on three-way with him. Y'all, he dogged me out so bad. Like, so bad that I was surprised he even felt like this about me. But I'm like, okay, it's cool, because actions speak louder than words. And even though his actions have always showed how he felt, I've never actually heard him say it. So I'm like, okay, it makes sense. It don't hurt my feelings, but whatever, it makes sense. But the only thing that keep throwing me off is every time he talks about me, y'all, he always say, she don't like white people. Remind y'all, This is a black man, black chocolate man, with dreads, black kids, black grandmas, black mom, a black man. But somehow every time he talks about me, he tell people that I don't like white people and that I'm racist, and how I talk about black men that have babies by white women. First of all, I just want to make something clear, because I don't give a I don't like white people. White people don't like me. They started it. I don't give a I don't have.
So let's just stop there for a moment. She said that she doesn't like people who don't like her. And her interpretation is that, well, they started it, though maybe she's referring to people that she met. Maybe she is talking about the history of slavery and all that, you know. She doesn't really seem like she's all that old. But again, relatives, you know, sometimes people are also influenced by relatives and stuff and all that. But at this point, she's not saying like when she goes into a store and if a person that is Caucasian rings up her stuff, that she's, you know, yelling out like derogatory names, like calling them you stupid dumb W person, you ugly W, you know, or nothing like that. She's not saying anything like that. She's just saying, I don't rock with nobody who don't rock with me. Maybe she's met a lot of people that are Caucasian who've not been very nice to her, that she's been nice to. Maybe she's never liked them, and then that could be an issue. You know, that is an issue. You have to understand that people you meet that could be great, and not be trying to base things off of history regarding slavery and going back that far. Especially, like I said, she seems looking about like my age, maybe 20 something, late 20s, early 30s, maybe a little bit older, maybe. I don't see why, and I would hope that this is all based off of her own experiences and not based off of just history alone, going back to like slavery and stuff. Because there is people who do that, and that's just not how you should base things off of. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. Let's continue. But like so far, she's not like saying anything like hateful. She's just saying, I don't like people who don't like me. At this point so far. So we got to continue and get more context.
To like them, why would I like some? I just want to make something clear, because I don't give a I don't like white people. White people don't like me. They started it. I don't I don't have to like them. Why would I like somebody that don't like me? Like, make it make sense. I love me a little bit way too much to be liking a mother that don't like me. No, I don't like them. And nobody feel, and the men that have a problem with me not liking white people, you're a coon. You're a coon, and at this point, you need to not be accepted in the black community, because you're a coon. I do not give a. You could have said so many things about me, but you kept saying, she don't like white people. She don't like white people. You should see the way she talk about white people. White people talk about you.
And there is facts there regarding that. That they could even say anything about any of us. Anybody can talk about anybody though, but when you just go with history and how some people pass things down to their kids and all that, I still don't hear her saying anything like totally wrong. Could she be a better person about it a little bit with the way that she's talking about it? Sure. But I don't see, and again, usually when I hear these stories, the person, they lost their job or something like that. This doesn't seem like that's that case. It sounds like she just is stating, hey, I don't like people who don't like me. And her experiences have probably been more people who don't look like her. And probably specifically towards that particular race that she's speaking about. Would I get on social media and talk about it like she's doing? Nah, I would just maybe talk about it amongst our friend group. Specifically, I would keep it between our friend group, or in like my family. I wouldn't be on FB, Instagram, YouTube, or anything like that talking about it like she's doing. But again, some people are too attached to social media. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. And let's continue.
So you said so many things about me, but you kept saying she don't like white people. She don't like white people. You should see the way she talk about white people. White people talk about you. So he wasn't lying, is basically the conclusion that we coming to. Why are people so hateful? You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, you would think that it is 1936 that the way that you see how many black women specifically, it ain't even a lot of black men. And that's not to say that black men don't exhibit the same sentiment in a lot of ways, or that there isn't a segment of white people that is racist also. But you hear it overtly and in conversations and so casually. And they just like, yo, I hate white people. And if you don't agree with me, black men, then you are a coon. And they will call you out your name and disrespect you and say some of the wildest stuff and post it on social media and don't care about the repercussions or the impact to their reputation long term. Y'all do know that the internet is forever. And don't get me wrong, I'm very, very, I think it's dope. I think it's dope. I would like to know who is what, you know, in my life personally, not saying that I would ever meet her or anything like that, you know, because we do live in America and you have the freedom to say what you want to say and do what you want to do. I mean, you're not absolved from what happens as a result of it, but that's your own personal choice. But the fact of the matter is, there are so many hateful black women that absolutely have this scourge in their heart.
I mean, there's things that I've heard Anton say that would make me think that he just dislikes people too, while he's so quick to try to talk, like putting like these liberal black women, or these liberals, this liberal man and stuff like that, and putting politics in his titles. Anton is not exempt from things like that. None of us are. So, you know, with him talking about how hateful this lady is regarding her situation, about saying, hey, I only rock with people who rock with me, because again, I still haven't heard her say anything that's like hateful. She said she don't like people who don't like her. She didn't say, I just hate all such and such people. She didn't say, I hate all of that group of people. She said, I don't like people who don't like me. And the people that I've met, basically is what I'm getting out of it, the people that I met who's of that background don't like me and don't like people like me. So then in that case, then I understand why she feels that way. Now, let's say she had she met several decent people that are of that race and that are Caucasian, and they were friendly with her, they were nice to her, they was cool with her, they was friends with her, and then she came and said all, because she still hasn't said all, that she hates all of those types of people. She said that they don't like me, and she said they. So maybe she's referring to certain people. She's not referring to all people. If she was referring to all people, then I could say, yeah, she's being hateful. She's all these different things. She's being racist. you know, if she told all her friends that was of that race, we ain't friends no more, nothing like that. You don't know what this woman has going on. Maybe she does have friends of that race. Maybe she's referring to a lot of people that she has met, because a majority of people that she's met has been racist or has been mean or wasn't being friendly. You don't know what somebody's situation is. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the Young Tripp family. And this goes back to the same conversation that me and my stepmother had about that really being racist is saying things like, you hate this group, I want all of them to be unalived, I want a car to just run into them, or I want everybody to, you know, everybody of our background to go and do this to them and unalive. That's what being racist is. Because you say, hey, even though I'm black, but I don't want to date black people, that's not being racist. You know, saying that I have a majority of friends who, majority of my friends are not black, that's not being racist. But a lot of people think it is, but it's not. Saying that I don't like people who don't like me, and most people who don't like me is of a different race, that's not being racist. So let's get into it. Let's continue to get into it and see if she say anything else. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family, and let's continue.
And I just want to say, any hateful black women that absolutely have this scourge in their heart. And I just want to say this to the people that may be watching, to my audience in particular. Hate to this level and this extent, because I don't think that hate is a bad thing when it comes to, like, you can hate an action. You can hate something that people do to little kids, you know? You can hate people that take advantage of other people. You know, you can hate the action. But to hate a general group of people and say they hated them, hated her, and it's like, who?
I mean, Anton, though, you put in your titles calling people liberals, though. That sounds hateful when you these liberals, that liberal, that this, that liberal. You sound hateful when you talk about, because you're trying to uplift a certain somebody who don't even care nothing about you and hate black people. You rock with somebody who hates black people. When you go cast that ballot, and Anton knows exactly what I'm talking about. When you go cast that ballot, you showing your hatred towards people of your own. Should we go and talk about that? No, because you are free to cast that ballot however you feel, right? But then you put in these titles, that liberal, people who stay on the stay on the Democrat plantation and don't want to come join a certain somebody. And then you put in the title, that liberal, these liberals, these raging liberals, and all that. What is that? See, again, you can't just blast other people, and you got your own things that you got to work on too, brother. Because we all do. Me, you, this lady, everybody. And I don't think this lady has really said anything, really nothing yet. She just said that she only rocks with people who rock with her, and it could be experiences that she had to make it where she has never really met a person of that background that's nice or cool. Some people run into good people of that background. Like, I've ran into a lot of people that's good of that background. I've ran into a lot of Filipinos, a lot of Asians, a lot of people like that. I've ran into a lot of people that are good that don't look like me. And I've ran into a lot of people in my case that look like me, that are not, you know, very nice, I guess is the best way to put it, right? But can I say every black person is horrible? No. But she's not saying that, and I'm not saying that about my situation, right? She's just saying that I don't rock with people who don't rock with me, and she just happened to put a race in it. That's what it's been so far. Again, we got to get through the rest of the video. But you are no different, sir, because you put in your titles, and I can go and find a video right now where you say these raging liberals and people who don't want to go and support Mr. You-know-who, and people claiming to hate Mr. You-know-who. And people are allowed to feel however they want to feel about Mr. You-know-who. Because at the end of the day, as I can even state, he's actually racist while you keep claiming this woman to be racist. What about the person that you cast that ballot for? And I'm not even trying to make this video political, but he literally is irritating me. And so that's why I'm kind of doing that. And I'm just saying, so people can cast their stuff however they want to cast it. This lady can also have the opinion that she wants to have as well, too. And at this point, I haven't heard her say anything racist or nothing hateful. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family, and let's continue.
Are these people Harpo for people and say they hated her? And it's like, who are these people, Harpo? Who are you saying the majority? Are you saying a minority? Are you saying the people in your region? Are you hurt from somebody in your childhood that called you a name and you never got over it? What is it? Because I thought that this was just going to be a regular story and that she was going to dispel it and say, yo, he lying on me. And, you know, he's saying these things to people about me. That's not true. But that's not even what she was saying. She's basically saying it's true, and I don't like the fact that he keep emphasizing it because he's a coon. And so what they'll do is now they'll start to retaliate and say things about other people that may not necessarily agree with them when they volunteered this information on the internet. And honestly, based off of what I see in my personal experience, there's no group of people than a segment of black women that have no boundaries of the people and the things that they hate from people that they don't even know. It is absolutely ugly and it's horrible. And if you want to know who's keeping this race war up and thriving, liberal white women and crazy.
And there he goes. Liberals again. He said it right here in the video. Liberal black women. This is a black man talking. Liberal black women. But she's racist. When I've even heard videos of you talking about Obama, even though he's black and you black. I've heard you uplift Mr. You-know-who to the highest of extent. Okay, sir. But she crazy. I ain't even heard her say nothing yet that would constitute hate yet. Outside of, the only thing I've heard her say is she don't like people who don't like her. And she just happened to use their race. She could say, what did you want her to put? Oh, she hates certain black people too? I'm sure she say it to them, to their face, the people that's black that she got an issue with. She know that a lot of things could go left if she say something to somebody of that background. Come on, bro. This is a black man trying to blast out another black person. This is crazy, yo. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the Young Tripp family. I'm still waiting for her to say something crazy because I ain't heard nothing yet. I'll apologize if I hear something crazy, but I guarantee you I won't. Even then, he's still saying the liberal word and hating on people because of how they vote. So I don't even know if he deserves an apology. But I'll apologize in general to my audience if she says something crazy. Let's continue.
Crazy black women, boy, that they don't even know. It is absolutely ugly and it's horrible. And if you want to know who's keeping this race war up and thriving, liberal white women and crazy black women, boy, they are on it. And they don't mind calling you out of your name, too.
What are you talking about? Like, niggas really be blowing me. That shit is crazy as fuck. Like, and it's always the men that's sticking up for white people. And I always want to be like, oh, it's some good white people. It's some, all white people not bad. Man, fuck.
And their mouth is so crazy. So, let me get this straight. If guys don't hate...
So, now she just said that... that when they say that there is some good white people and her getting ready to say something bad, now I can say that, yeah, she has a bit of some racism. Yep, she does. You see, I apologize to my audience because, again, I'm watching this in real time, so I don't know what she's going to say. So now I apologize to my audience. I don't apologize to no Anton, because Anton, I know he talking about other people keeping this race stuff up. You the one that did the reaction. Now I'm reacting to you. So you started it. So you keeping it up too. But again, I apologize to my audience because, again, but I didn't know what she was going to say. But then when she just said that there's no good Caucasian people, she is dead wrong about that. Because I've met a lot of good Caucasian people. I've met a lot of good Asian people. I've met a lot of good black friends, like male friends. I don't know if I can say the same thing about females, though, because they be so quick to judge about my eyesight. But again, that could be just the people that I'm meeting, just like I'm getting ready to say about her. How can you say that about Caucasians when it's just the Caucasians that you are meeting? Those are the people that you are meeting. That doesn't contribute to a whole group, ma'am. So, yeah, you are being racist and being a bit hateful. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family, and let's continue.
White people.
Oh, all white people not bad, man. Fuck.
And their mouth is so crazy. So, let me get this straight. If guys don't hate white people, and they believe that each individual person should be judged based off of their character, and if a white person is hateful, then cool, then we gonna call it out. And if they not hateful, then you're not gonna go against them. But you want us to group everybody into the same group to make you feel better, even though you hateful towards men in general. And so we're supposed to align ourselves with hate instead of, again, evaluating everybody based off of their character and what your experience is with them individually. Got it.
All that shit. White people don't give no fuck about us. They don't give no fuck. And it is not just white people. Nobody in the world gives a fuck about black people. So the fact that we have...
I mean, because of what I just heard her say, I have to say that she's being hateful. But there is some parts to feel that it seems like a lot of people of other backgrounds or the police or anybody don't really care about black people, because as a person who always wanted to be a homicide detective, and I've done a lot of reactions on this channel, where it seems like they'll have an encounter with one of us and somebody may even have a push button machine below their feet, and as soon as they see it, they ready to just pop off and unalive them. A person who looks like them having a push button machine below their feet, they'll be like, don't reach and touch it. They'll grab them, snatch them out the car and slam them or things like that, or even allow them to get out of the car slowly as long as they're showing their hands and all that, and they get taken in alive, versus a person like us, they don't get taken in alive. They end up getting unalived. So, I mean, there's just a whole, you start to think, like, do they really like us? Do anybody really like us that's of a different background, especially that particular background? However, this lady isn't making it any better being hateful herself. And so that's the problem. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the Young Tripp family. Let's continue.
A plethora, they don't give no fuck. And it is not just white people. Nobody in the world gives a fuck about black people. So the fact that we have a plethora of fucking black men that would rather stick up for the opposite race than stick up for black women and black kids and black people in general. That shit weird. That shit weird as fuck. Like, we got a lot of men that move fucking weird, say weird ass shit, and always fucking taking up for them. Stop taking up for them, because at the end of the day, when you turn your back, you're gonna be stop fucking sticking up for these weird ass fucking people and they look weird. Fuck them. And fuck you.
Well, yeah, that is truly some hatefulness right there. Now, I can go through some of the things that she said that is truthful. Most black women, and also, like she said, black people in general, but especially like black women, is looked at allegedly as the lowest, based off of like different statistics of me even watching different videos from Rashad Ritchie, other different things. I even heard it even from a black senator that was on Rashad Ritchie's show, that's usually on there quite often, that black women, the life and everything of black women is just like looked at as almost like nothing and all that. Again, this is what the statistics and them show and different things like that. Now, we could talk about like the lady, like she's just, being hateful, F them, blah, 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 saying all this online and all that. Yeah, that is wrong. Whatever you discuss among your friend group, that's that. But to be getting on social media online, you could cost your job, you could risk your job, you could have a lot of different issues go wrong because of some of the things that she did say in this video. The beginning of the video wasn't really like all that bad. Her saying that, hey, I only rock with people who rock with me. I haven't met none of them who really want to rock with me and be cool with me. All of that was cool until she started to get into the part where she started like cussing a lot now, like she's doing now. F them, they don't like us, none of them like us, none of them. Well, no, that's not true. Stuff like that. That's where it starts to become a problem. And where it does seem like racism, being hateful, all that. Because again, I only watch like the first 30 seconds to 1 minute of a video, and within 1 to 2 minutes, I only got the beginning, as you're gonna hear when you watch the video, where she is just stating that, I don't rock with people who rock with me. I don't like them. They don't like me. The ones, I'm thinking that she means like the people that she met. And, that's why I'm at the beginning like, well, I don't see anything wrong. But as you get into the video, you really do see that there is something really wrong, and she needs to get this hatred a bit under control. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. Let's continue.
Listen, when you turn your back, you're gonna be stop fucking sticking up for these weird ass fucking people and they look weird. Fuck them. And fuck you. Listen, there's so many coons in my comment section. And I think it's kind of funny that people have always want us to be the understanding people, even though we're the ones that getting treated bad. We are not our ancestors. We are not our mothers and fathers. We are not our grandmothers. We do not have to deal with the shit that white people keep on giving us. Fuck that. I said what I said, and I don't like them. I keep saying it and stop.
And she don't like them. She ain't referring to somebody that she met or people that she met. She says she don't like them. Oh, God. Let's continue.
Into the motherfucking sky. I don't. I said what I said, and I don't like them. I keep saying it and shouting it to the motherfucking sky. I don't care about what you're talking about. We shouldn't all be feeling like this. Come on now, we didn't start this shit. We ain't never had no problem with no white people. White people started it with us. I'm not trying to hear no shit like that. It doesn't even make sense. Stop trying to make it seem like we supposed to be the understanding ones, but we the ones that's getting killed. We're the ones that's getting treated badly based off the color of our skin. Come on now. Y'all fucking slow as...
I mean, that part right there is like true. We go and look at the Nolan Wells case, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. You go look at, Rayshard Brooks, the guy sleeping in the Wendy's parking lot out in Atlanta. All of these different cases. I mean, so she has a point there, but it sounds like she got too much, got actual hatred instead of her talking about scenarios like I am doing right now. She's like actually having hatred, and that is wrong, bro. Let's continue. Because there's all types. There's good Caucasian people. There's good black people. There's good Asian people. There's bad Asian people. There's bad black people. There's bad white people. There's bad of everything. There's good of everything. It's a matter of, are you coming in contact with it? You see what I'm saying? Even like in my case, like there's good black women, but maybe in my case, I just haven't ran across them. Maybe in her case, maybe she just haven't came across any good white people. But then you can't get online, just like I can't get online. I can't get online and say, well, all black people, even though I'm black, all black women that I try, there's no good black women that will date me. I can't get online and say that. So F them, blah, 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 blah. I can speak about my, like I have better history with trying to date somebody that's not black. I can speak about that. Referring to dating somebody who is who's non-black, who is, who is black. Well, what I'm trying to say is I have good history dating somebody who is black, who is visually impaired like me, versus dating somebody who is black, who is not visually impaired, versus I can go out here and try to talk to a Caucasian, especially an Asian. As you guys know about my song, Foreign Girls Like Me, for people who haven't heard that yet, go check it out. Where I talk about how I got a good history with dating foreign girls and things like that. But again, that doesn't mean that there isn't any good black women, because I went to a Filipino event and met 2 good black women at a Filipino event. I just didn't happen to get their Instagrams like I wanted to, or some type of social media. But I also met a coworker out at one of my jobs. She's a pretty decent black woman that's around my age as well too. Seems like she got a good head on her shoulders as well too. So you can't just assume because of the people that you mostly have met, because God could surprise you at any time. So she could meet a good, decent Caucasian person tomorrow, and this video could, she could hate this video herself, knowing that she made it because she met a good, decent Caucasian person. That's why you should be careful with how far you go with the things that you say, Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family, and let's continue.
And so our white people. Make sense. Stop trying to make it seem like we supposed to be the understanding ones, but we the ones that's getting killed. We're the ones that's getting treated badly based off the color of our skin. Come on now. Y'all fucking slow as hell. And so are white people. Y'all are fucking slow. I don't know nobody in the world that walks around and be like, oh, I don't like...
You calling all people slow. You calling all Caucasians slow. That's kind of hateful. But let's continue.
White people, black getting treated badly based off the color of our skin. Come on now. Y'all fucking slow as hell. And so are white people. Y'all are fucking slow. I don't know nobody in the world that walks around and be like, oh, I don't like white people. Black people. Why don't you like them? Oh, because they're black. Bitch, you have a mental ill problem. You don't like somebody because of the color of their skin. Bitch, you're a hater too.
Well, then what is it that you're doing right now? What is it that you are doing right now? What? You hating on people because of the color of their skin. You're using the race. You're not talking about individual people that you met. You're talking about the race, ma'am. You said, I hate that race of people. That's what you said. I hate white people. That's what you said, as I just said it for you. I hate white people. You did not say that I've never ran across any good white people. I hate the white people that I ran across. I wish I would meet some good white people. Nothing like that. You said you hate white people, talking about white people hating us, and bringing up about slavery and ancestors and all that stuff, which I knew you were going to do. That's what you did. You didn't say anything like about any experiences that you had. So it just sounds like a bunch of just hatred, to be honest. And now you're saying, well, you don't hear nobody saying that, oh, I hate black people or things like that. Again, I'm not saying nobody isn't racist. I think there's racism everywhere regarding that. There's racist Asians, there's racist blacks, there's racist whites. There's probably the most people that are racist is Caucasians. Depending on, you know, who you run into and what state and where you're at and, you know, where you are. Places like Mississippi, Alabama, certain parts of Georgia, even though like I have roots in Georgia because my father's from there. You know, it just depends on where you go. Mostly like in the South, that, you know, that stuff still kind of continues. And then, you know, people move and go to different places or have relatives from different places. So then the racism is still spreading even within the West. I think it's just, there's racism everywhere. As a person who is visually impaired, I don't really like think about really racism really that much. I know it exists. I'm not racist towards nobody. Even if I didn't have my visual impairment, I wouldn't be racist towards nobody. I believe in getting justice for everybody. As a person who always wanted to be a homicide detective, I'm going to solve your case of your relative, regardless if you look like me or if you're, you know, Caucasian or whatever it is, Asian, black, I don't care what you is, Mexican. I'm going to solve your case if I was able to do that job. So even without my vision issue, I still wouldn't be racist. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the Young Tripp family, and let's continue.
I do not care. I mean, black people. Why don't you like them? Oh, because they're black. Bitch, you have a mental ill problem. You don't like somebody because of the color of their skin. Bitch, you're a hater too. I do not care. I don't care. I'm not understanding. I would never understand it. I don't fuck with white people. I hope white people don't fuck with me, which I don't. Look, I don't.
So you want them to not F with you? Yeah, yep. She's definitely, she is definitely racist. So instead of hoping that you could find good friends that are Caucasian, you just want them to hate you because you want to hate them. Because you want to hate them. Yeah, so yeah, you got hatred in your heart, ma'am. Yeah, that's sad. That's real sad. I really just want to hope that she's doing this for content and hope that she really doesn't feel this way. Man. Let's continue. Prayers go out to her, though, because she really needs prayer. Let's continue. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the Young Tripp family, and let's continue.
Said what the fuck I said. Standing, I would never understand it. I don't fuck with white people. I hope white people don't fuck with me, which I don't. Look, I said what the fuck I said. I see their ass every day and I mug them. And I'm going to continue to mug them. I don't like them.
You're going to continue to mug them. Wow. I just hope her employer doesn't see this. I just hope that her employer don't see it. Because she definitely would end up without a job. I'm surprised that she still even has one. Let's continue. Maybe she don't. I don't know. Let's continue. She ain't spoke about a job yet.
Ain't no hate in my heart. I see their ass every day and I mug them. And I'm going to continue to mug them. I don't like them. Ain't no hate in my heart. I just don't fuck with y'all. I know how y'all feel, so I want y'all to know how the fuck I feel. We matching energies around this bitch. I don't care. Say I'm wrong. They think they can play. I play hard as fuck. I play all day. I will fuck with them every chance I get just because they fuck with me. Y'all think y'all got the power. Y'all don't have the fucking power. And y'all get away with shit, and y'all think that y'all gonna continue to get away with shit. But really try us in real life. That's why y'all try to get us, our kids, and get people in rooms by themselves so y'all can do shit to us. Man, come at us for real in real life. I bet you we gonna fuck y'all up, and y'all know that.
This went left. I thought that I was listening to a conversation about a girl and a guy falling out, friends or lovers or whatever. In no way, shape, or form did I ever expect for this to happen.
And I'm with Anton too, because I was still thinking about like the friends thing, like what happened to the whole friends conversation. And I thought, like I stated, as I told y'all throughout the reaction so far, that I thought that she was, talking about her friend, repeating that she stated to him that, she don't rock with, Caucasians who don't want to rock with her, not necessarily referring to all Caucasians. Yeah, this went totally left. For people who maybe have watched this far, you got to continue to make sure you watch to the end, because I don't know where this lady's going to go from here. Because at first, like, I was all on point with her, like, hey, I don't want to rock with nobody who don't want to rock with me, rock with people who rock with you. Usually Anton is on that as well too. But this has went totally left. She literally talking about that she hates that group, actually being hateful. I just thought this was a friends thing, and that, like I said at the beginning too, a friend should not be repeating what another friend says and all that. Like, I was all on point with that until now. Like, she got real hatred in her heart, even though she's stating that she don't. This is absolutely insane and absolutely crazy. I'm surprised if she's still employed. If she's employed, unless she's self-employed, then it's going to be, how are you going to get any business? How are you going to have any money? This is absolutely insane. Let's continue.
Let me know what y'all think. A girl and a guy falling out, friends or lovers or whatever. In no way, shape, or form did I ever expect for this to happen. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Tease Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I just can't even go to sleep with that type of hate in my heart. It's different for me. Tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description.
That was absolutely insane. It went totally left. I just thought that, I was all on point with her when she said, I don't rock with people who rock with me. The way that she made it sound at the beginning was like, the people that I've met who are Caucasian, they, that they ain't nice to me. They mug me. I try to be their friend. They don't want to rock with me or whatever. So then I would be like, okay, cool. I like everything she's saying, But then when she started to get into where it wasn't even about the friend anymore, and she was just talking in general, and they don't, all of them, hate all of them. They don't like me. Every time I see them, I'm mugging them, all this and that. F them and all that. Yeah, nah, man, no. That's definitely true hatred in your heart, and I'm with Anton. I don't even know how you can go to sleep with that much hate in your heart. Like I said, I agree with a lot of stuff that she said at the beginning, like the friend shouldn't be going and repeating stuff like that and all that. But then for her to get online and go and tell it anyway, no. Let me know what y'all think. I'll have the original video pinned at the top of the chat and in a link in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. If you have any videos that you run across that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post it in my community tab or send it to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. If you have any situations involving police misconduct, injustice, violations of civil rights, involving you, a friend, or a loved one, send that to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. Let me know about the activists that are involved, where I can join them in the fight for justice for you and your loved one. Also, let me know about the civil rights attorneys involved, similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself. Um, and let me know about the activists that are involved so I can join them in the fight for justice for you and your loved one. If your loved one, if it does involve a friend or a loved one, if they want to come on and tell their side of like the story or of what happened, they are more than willing. More than able. More than willing. I said it right the first time. More than willing to come on and tell their side of the story. If they don't really feel comfortable doing that and you want to come on and tell it for them, that is fine as well too. Or you guys can give me the information and I can get it out there for you, plus pull the public information as well too. And then, of course, like I said, join you guys as activists in the fight for justice for you guys as well, too. If the friend or relative had a tragic outcome with dealing with the police or whoever it was that they were dealing with, like I said earlier, you can come on and talk for them, or you can relay the information to me, and then I can speak on behalf of you guys as a family regarding the situation as well too. Either way works. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the Young Tripp family. And also make sure you come follow me over on my professional FB and my professional Instagram. Those will also be at the top of the chat in the pinned comment, along with the original video, and at the top of the link in the description, along with the original video. Yeah, I just wouldn't want to go to sleep with this much hate in my heart. Regarding, someone allegedly being this, racist. I would hope that she was just doing this for clicks on TikTok. I really want to hope that. But who knows? She seems like seemed like if she wasn't or isn't really racist like this, she seemed like maybe be a cool person outside of that, but who knows? Seems like a very attractive young lady, but who really knows when you can't evaluate the personality? And based off of what she's showing here, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I'll have the original video pinned at the top of the chat and a link in the description, along with the links to my social media and the link to the original video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. Peace.